in the mix.
Welcome to Vision TV. I'm Ian Richings.
And I'm TJ Dunaway. Thanks for joining us.
North Greenville will be hosting the first ever Fall for Tigerville Festival. There will be cotton candy, candy apples, and even a mechanical bull, all on our very own NGU campus. The festivities will be taking place October 15th from 5:30 to 9 p.m. All students, faculty, and staff are invited.
Nothing beats a good festival. It always brings back good childhood memories.
Oh, absolutely. It's sure to be a blast. And now, let's go to Adriana to see if we're going to be having some good fall festival weather.
Hey North Greenville, I'm Adriana Austin, and this is this week's weather report. It is finally starting to feel like fall here in Tigerville. We have mostly cloudy skies today and tomorrow. Moving into Thursday and Friday will be mostly sunny with high 60s, and Saturday should be partly cloudy. Moving into Sunday and Monday should be some showers, but not too horrible, 72, 75, and a low of 62 and 67. Once again, I'm Adriana Austin. Back to you guys in the studio.
There are only 3 more chances to go to the Fall Harvest Market and Bluegrass Festival. The event happens every Thursday in October. The event runs from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and includes live music at the amphitheater, and vendors will be under the covered pavilion in Greenville. On a more sorrowful note, a Union County teen dies after spending months in the Augusta Burn Center. On July 13th, Cole Harris, who was 16 years old, was pulled from a building which had exploded and had burned 92% of his body. The Union County Sheriff's Office and local fire department are still investigating.
That's so tragic. I hate hearing such awful news.
I do too. Our thoughts and prayers are out for the family. On a more serious note, here's Hannah with some tips for fire safety.
From trick-or-treating to carving pumpkins, the month of October can be quite an exciting time of the year. Not only do we celebrate the cool weather and pumpkin flavors, but we also recognize October as Fire Prevention Month. Fire Prevention Month began in 1871 in commemoration of the Great Chicago Fire. I headed down to our local fire department to get some first-hand tips on how to prevent a fire from the people who know it the best. I'm here with Eddie Fisher, the Public Relations Officer for the Tigerville Fire Department. Eddie, tell me some ways that people can at home prevent a fire, whether it be a fire in their house or a fire outside.
Well, looking around your homes and outside to see if there's anything that could potentially cause a fire, such as around your AC units, you could have debris. You could have leaves, since it's that time of the year, and just cleaning all that out and making sure things don't spark in your yard. If something does spark, you know, there's not debris or leaves or anything that could cause it to burn into a fire.
In a fire, mere seconds can mean the difference between an escape and a tragedy. It's important for everyone in the community to remember how you can prevent a fire. I'm Hannah Pearson with NGU Vision Media.
Bison will roam a new corner of South Dakota for the first time in 15 years. Badland National Park released 4 bison into a newly expanded range on Friday. This new real estate was a swap with an old ranch which blocked bison from entering the area. The U.S. Forest Service has been trying to regain this land since 2014, according to the National Park Foundation. While it may be snowing where the bison are roaming, the fall weather has finally arrived, and it appears to have brought some autumn luck to one man in Connecticut. Alex Noel ended up setting a local record for the heaviest pumpkin ever grown. The award-winning gourd weighed 2,294 pounds and ended up earning Noel a handsome prize of $8,519. Following his win, Alex was quoted saying, "I'll sleep better tonight than I have in 18 years.
Man, that is one big pumpkin and one oddly specific amount of money to be made.
Right? I mean, I always heard about the great pumpkin. Looks like we found it. And now, let's go to Timothy Holcomb with our sports recap.
Welcome to the NG Sports Recap. I'm Timothy Holcomb. A lot to get to this week. Both the men's and women's soccer teams were in action this past week. One came out on top, while the other one came out looking for more questions than answers. The Clemson Tigers made their way to Tigerville, as well as the football team had a massive upset victory on the road. As you can see, a lot to get to on this week's Sports Recap, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to the action right here on Vision TV. The NG women's soccer team edged out the Eagles of Carcinoma by a final score of 1-0, thanks in large part by a goal from junior defensive back Abby Robinson. The NGU men's soccer team took on the Furman Paladins this past week. The two teams were deadlocked at the half, 0-0, but the second half was all Furman, as the Paladins raced past the Crusaders by a final score of 4-1. The Clemson Tigers softball team made their way to Tigerville this past Saturday, as they took on the Crusaders right here on the field that I'm currently standing. The game was a great one, but ended up in a 5-5 tie. An overall impressive performance from the Lady Crusaders softball team in order to be able to compete so highly with an ACC opponent. The NGU men's football team came away with a massive road victory over number 24 West Alabama. The Crusaders kicked a go-ahead field goal and eventual game-winning field goal with just 12 seconds on the clock to best the number 24 team on the road, 29-28. The team improved to 2-3 on the season. Wow, what a great week of Crusader sports, am I right? Well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure you guys follow NGU Vision Media on Facebook and Instagram. Once again, I'm Timothy Holcomb. Now, we throw it back to you guys in the studio.
The fighting in the Middle East continues. Last week, after President Trump announced he wanted to withdraw troops from Syria, Turkey began a new invasion. Aerial strikes and ground assaults have already taken the lives of over 100 Kurdish fighters. Trump warns that he will employ far more than sanctions if Turkey didn't act in the most humane way.
This unrest in the Middle East is heartbreaking. I really hope that they find something out soon.
Given their history of fighting, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to follow NGU Vision Media on Facebook and Instagram, and to check out thevisionngu.com. I'm Ian Richings.
And I'm TJ Dunaway. Have a good week, NGU.